Hello everyone, welcome to another video from CLLST. Today we'll be starting a series of video on important legal events of 2019. The first video in this series would be on the history of Article 370 and how it came to be enacted. Now this all started in the year 1947. There was an act known as the Indian Independence Act, which basically divided British India into two parts, India and Pakistan. At that point of time, there were around 580 princely states who were given the option to either join the Dominion of India or join the Dominion of Pakistan or remain an independent country. Now, this joining of either of those two dominions was supposed to be through an instrument of accession or the IOA. This IOA was basically in the form of treaty and it was governed by the maxim known as Pacta sunt servanda, which in international law means that the promises between two sovereign nations must be honored. And in case if there is any breach of any of the terms of the contract, that both of the parties should be returned to their original position. Now coming to the accession of Kashmir. Now, at that point of time, the last ruler of Jammu and Kashmir was Maharaja Hari Singh. Maharaja Hari Singh was of the opinion that Jammu should remain an independent country and he wanted to sign a standstill agreement with both India and Pakistan. Pakistan even agreed to sign the agreement, but at that point of time, the state was attacked by some Afridi tribesmen in plain clothes. Maharaja Hari Singh sought the help of India, who in turn agreed to help them in return for accession of Kashmir. This is how the instrument of accession was signed between India and Maharaja Hari Singh, which was done on the date of October 26, 1947, and the same was accepted by Lord Mountbatten on October 27, 1947. Now, the India's policy as to this accession was that all the disputes that arises from this accession should be settled democratically and not by a single ruler. This was in concurrence with the opinion of Lord Mountbatten, who had stated that the question of states' accession must be settled by a reference to the people and the same should be done as soon as law and order is restored in the state. Now, even if we look at the government's white paper that was released on the state of Jammu and Kashmir in the year 1948, the accession was supposed to be purely temporary and provisional. Now, this instrument of accession basically stated that the parliament had the power to legislate in respect of Jammu and Kashmir on only three aspects, that was defense, external affairs and communication. Article 370 was basically a constitutional recognition of all these terms and conditions that was put in the instrument of accession. It was basically a recognition of the contractual rights and obligation that was entered between India and the state. Now, the original draft that was given to the government of Jammu and Kashmir was basically, after following many modifications and negotiations, was accepted, and at that point of time it was Article 306A, which later came to be known as Article 370, and it was passed in the Constituent Assembly in May 27, 1949. Now, in another video that will be coming up, I'll be describing what is Article 370 and what are the changes that has been brought by the government in that. Till then, keep on preparing. Thank you.
Career Launcher. Make your parents explode with joy.